had so much fun. I made a little over $500, and my experience there was so fun. So my prices are from $5 up to $25. So I was scared to make the $25 items, and I was thinking, no, they wouldn't sell. But God was like, go ahead and make those items. So I made those items, and I had three elephants, one lion, some unicorns, and some mermaids. Those were all $25, and they all sold out. I had a cow. I think someone bought a cow, and then I had a smaller cow that sold. Um, if I have the pictures, I'll insert them here. So some turtles sold too, also. And my possums, I sold 7 possums. They was like the best seller. And I sold 2 sad hamsters and Octo. So this teenage guy and I guess this other teenage girl, he comes in. I have a turtles laid on the table. He picks the turtle up and swings it around. And I'm like, oh my God, why would you do that? And another incident happened. This young guy, I think maybe he's around 10, he comes running in my booth, and I was like, oh my gosh. And he said, you are so talented. And I was feeling so down. So that made me feel good that he said that. And there was a lot of memorable moments. And then my second event that I just did was on July the 13th. And I did that at Market on the Square in Fayetteville, Georgia. And again, I have some pictures here of the things that sold. I also work a full-time job, so I was tired, and I was thinking, oh, I just want to give up because I'm so tired. Trying to find time to crochet is so tiring. So I go to this event, and I wasn't expecting to make a sale because I thought only like adults would be there. But to my surprise, most of my sales came from young adults. Very few children bought. But a lot of people told me that they like my things. And this one vendor, he comes in and he says, wow, did you make all of this? And I say, yes. And he said, oh, I want to buy something for you. And he picked up 2 lions and he bought both of those. I had one lady, she came in with her kids at first. Then she sent her kids away. But they went and bought something from the mobile teddy bear vendor. But she comes back in. She said, oh, I got rid of my kids. She comes back in. She bought a turtle because she said she had a pet turtle. So she bought a sea turtle and she bought a leggy frog. And when I gave her change back, she gave me a $5 tip. And one other guy, he came in. He told me how nice my things were and that, he was proud of me for coming out to put my things out. So the next thing I want to show, I can give you a list of what sold. So if I look down, I have my notebook right here. So at Kennesaw, I sold a sad hamster, 1 turtle, 2 possums, a lavender cow, axolotls, turtle, a bee, a small turtle, a black octo, a green mallard. So the green mallards were a good seller also. One girl bought a mallard and I replaced it. As soon as I replaced it, that one had sold. A chunky boy, a stingray. So I had the small stingrays. But I think where I had them at, nobody really paid attention to it until they come. I had them by my checkout. So when they would turn around to check out, they would go, oh, a stingray. And they bought it also. And then my whale, they're not really like a good seller for me, but people buy them. And then I sold another sad hamster, axolotl, and an octo. That was all one order. A lady came in with her kids, and she said she was her husband gave her a budget to buy that, so it was right in her budget. So she bought all 3 of her kids something. A chunky boy, and then another chunky boy, 2 possums, and an elephant. So when my elephants would sell, I would replace it, and they would come in and buy another one. A whale, a mermaid, So one person bought a mermaid and an elephant and a small turtle. So that total came out to $50. Then one possum, and then a little girl came in. She bought a unicorn and a frog, and it was so cute. So she came out my tent with her mermaid in her arms. Somebody saw her and said, "Where did you get that?" And she pointed right there, and they came and bought the other one. So I sold another elephant. My Yodas are popular too, so I make Yodas. And then one possum, one unicorn, and a frog. And then that was one order. And then one bee. And then someone bought a frog. So I made bullfrogs. So I made leggy frogs and bullfrogs. So once I moved the bullfrogs, maybe into eye level, someone bought it. And then, so the cool thing, we were supposed to break down at 5. The event was over at 5. People came in at 5 o'clock and they were still shopping. They was digging through. I was trying to set up. They was digging through that. So they bought, one girl bought a bullfrog, and then one girl bought a mushroom. In the one at Fayetteville, I had my scrunchies on a stand. So someone bought a scrunchie because it was like 95 degrees. Then someone bought an octo, a chunky boy, and then a turtle. And then one lady, she bought a leggy frog and my bronze bag, which is a granny square bag. She bought that. So then someone came and bought 2 possums and a small turtle, 1 possums, 1 giraffe, 1 leggy frog, 2 octos, a mallard, a leggy frog, axolotl, Yoda, 2 lions. So the guy, he bought the 2 lions. And then someone came and bought an axolotl and a possum. One person bought a frog, a turtle, a whale, a frog, and a whale. So those are my events. My next events, I signed up to do one that I did the year last November, which was in Brookwood. So I signed up to that. So I'm excited for that. I also signed up to do a fair at Locust Grove Tanger Outlet, which is a 2-day fair in November. And that's the fall. I'm so excited for that. And I can't wait to make more products that I made. So I made 3 unicorns. So this is 1, 2. Oh, the head is a little wobbly on that. 3. So I have 3 unicorns. I made 1 large Yoda. 2 events and it hasn't sold. So I'm thinking Yoda's probably more of a Christmas thing. So maybe they will sell. So I made a cow, blueberry cow, and I made a little zebra. This is an experiment, but maybe he will find a home. Maybe. And I also made a koala bear. So this pattern is a free pattern on Pinterest. So maybe I'll put the pattern links down below. And I also made a Patrick, and this is also a free pattern from Pinterest. I'll link that below. It is a small one. I just used baby bear yarn from Joann's, and it came out this size. And I made a pink and brown giraffe. This is also a pattern off of Pinterest. Maybe I'll put the patterns up here. I also made this. And then I also made 2 sloths. This is also a free pattern off of Pinterest. So I did this in chenille bloom yarn from Mike. And this is the second one I made. And this is the chenille bloom from Michaels, if you can see it. And this is sloth number 2. I took these and I had them hanging off the side of my display. I'll show a video here or insert a clip. They got some attention, but I think the event that I brought them to, they wasn't really expecting to buy because it was more like a wind down on the weekend. But maybe someone about only $25. And I made 4 lions, but 2 of them sold. And this is a free pattern from Pinterest, but it was essentially a teddy bear pattern. I just added changed the color to white and added the mane to make it a lion. So it's a free teddy bear pattern on Pinterest, but I just added the white in the mane to make it and I also made 6 elephants. This is a free pattern off of Pinterest, and this is in chenille bloom from Michaels. This is another one, chenille bloom, and this is another one, chenille bloom, and this is another one. And I bought my eyes from Amazon. I have one more, and I have, this is the last one. So it's a free pattern off of Pinterest. I made some possums, some leggy frogs, some hippos. So, like I said, I made some hippos, and this was a free pattern, I think, from Instagram. So I'll link that below. But this is how they came out. I also made a raccoon. I messed his ears up, but I made a raccoon, and this is also a free pattern from Pinterest. And then I also made some of these little turtles. I think this was a free pattern off of Instagram. And like I said, I'll link it below, and pictures of everything that's sold. Not below, above. And pictures of everything that's sold. But there's 3 suggestions that I would like to give. My tablecloth that I'll show here. I think a good suggestion is to order the ones that go to the floor, because most markets want you to have the tablecloth that at least go to the floor. Mine I got from Amazon, and they have Velcro, like an opening on the side with Velcro on it. That's a good thing. And I think I got a pack of 2, and it was, I think, under $20. Your tables that you need, get a good folding table. Mine I got from Walmart. Doesn't cost that much. And the third suggestion, if you don't want a cash box or be tied to a cash box, you can get a cash box. But what I use is an apron with the 3 separate pockets on it, and I just separate my cash, my large. Like I have my, well, actually I wear jeans, so I put my 20s in my back pocket, and I put my 10s in one pocket, my 5 in one pocket, and my 1s in the other. So just like that. So that's a good suggestion if you don't want to be tied to a cash box, or you want to float around or be able to move around without worrying about a cash box. That's a good suggestion. But again, I am Andrea Collins, and I own a small crochet business called 627 Originals. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you feel compelled to, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thanks for watching.